What do you hope girls take away from being coached by women?
I just think that something I want these girls to have is someone to look up to. I think when I came into college and I had older women to look up to who really inspired me, who basically pushed me in the right direction. I think the younger that we can have those type of women in girls' lives, I think it really will set and shape a really strong generation moving forward.
What would you want in terms of more support for female coaches?
I guess the always thing is to break into the men's game. I think you see a lot of times you have men's coaches coaching the women's side, and I think that's fantastic. I think people have all different experiences to coach, but I think it's getting rid of that stigma around a woman being able to do exactly what a man does and not have it be so like, oh my gosh, there's a woman coaching a men's team, but rather this is a good coach stepping in to be able to, again, shape young people and push them in the right direction.
Why did you want to become a coach?
I just think I've always had such a positive role model, figurehead with all my coaches in my lifetime. Men, women, international, domestic for me, American. So I think I've always just had that positive outlook, and I want to be able to inspire people exactly the same way that I was and develop people in the direction that I was, and just really enjoy seeing these girls smile and seeing them get better every day.
For women's sport, particularly in soccer, in 5 years, what would you love to see?
In 5 years in women's soccer, I would like to see pay be increased. I would like it to not be so shocking when someone has wages that are livable and not have to have two jobs. I would like to see the fact that it's a sustainable career, just like the men's game. And with that, it's going to be able to aid in the longevity of the sport and the development of it.
Awesome. And last one, what's your favourite thing about the club?
I just think the culture. I've always been part of amazing cultures with all my soccer clubs, and when you step into one and you can see how special it is, it just makes everything else easier. Coaching, playing, being a part of a community and aiding the club in any way, it's just an absolutely fabulous thing to be a part of. And from the parents all the way up to the senior squad and the board, just fantastic people, and I just love every minute I get to be here.
Hi, my name's Ella. I'm the under-12s coach here at Alamein.
What do you hope girls take away from being coached by women?
I just hope that they get the experience that I did when I was a kid and when I got coached by women. It's so good when you're a female footballer, especially as a kid, to have someone to look up to. And obviously, being the same gender, you might follow down the same path that they did, and it's just always good.
What would more support for female coaches make possible?
I think just especially from female coaches starting younger, it's obviously having older female coaches to look up to. Getting some experience from females rather than men is something that can help them as they're growing as coaches.
And why did you want to become a coach?
Being able to help girls out, especially when they're such young kids, and when I look back and see that I had female coaches at their age, it's so different to being coached by men, and I hope that they look up to me like I look up to mine.
Hi, my name is Chinatsu. I'm a specialist coach for Alamein FC.
What do you hope girls take away from being coached by women?
When I started playing soccer, I didn't grow up in an environment where there were many girls playing or female coaches around. So I feel very jealous of the girls now. Having a space where women's soccer is established and being coached by female coaches is something really special and not something to take for granted. If I could go back and start again, I would choose this kind of environment. Also, I think it helps girls imagine their future and gives them role models so they can enjoy soccer while having goals and dreams for themselves.
What would more support for female coaches make possible?
I think it would really help development of women's soccer. For instance, in Japan, women's soccer is not considered a major sport. So when I came to Australia, I was surprised by how much respect women's soccer gets, and how many places there are where girls and women can simply enjoy playing soccer. So more support for female coaches can help create even better opportunities and environments for girls in the future.
Why did you want to become a coach?
I wanted to learn soccer from coach's perspective, not only as a player. Since I'm still playing in a senior team, I felt that understanding the game as a coach could also improve my own soccer, and I actually feel it has already helped me my playing style in a positive way. Also, as a Japanese person living in Australia, coaching has been a great environment, great opportunity for me to improve my English and learn soccer terminology, because I need to communicate with the girls during the sessions. So yeah, coaching in English can be challenging for me, but I absolutely love it.
My name's Dana, I'm the under 11s coach.
What do you hope girls take away from being coached by women?
Probably that there's pathways other than just playing. I used to play and I didn't want to play anymore, so I thought, why not give coaching a go? So definitely something to do after that.
What would more support for female coaches make possible?
More support with getting to start coaching. Like, I wouldn't have really considered it unless I had been brought up with the opportunity at Alamein. So yeah, just definitely more opportunities to start it.
Why did you want to become a coach?
Just never really had any female coaches, so to be a little bit of a role model for the girls and yeah, try to encourage them to keep playing.
Hi, I'm Amy Crawford. I'm the head coach of the under 13s and I'm also the assistant coach for the seniors here at Alamein FC.
What do you hope girls take away from being coached by women?
I really hope that young players can have that representation with the female coaches, seeing that you can be in those positions, the leadership positions as a head coach or as an assistant coach. And it's, even though it might be a male-dominated industry, it's something that you can strive for.
What would more support for female coaches make possible?
Having more support for female coaches would be having more workshops and courses available for young girls and as well as senior players or just senior females in general, and that would really give them the right environment to feel safe, to contribute, to be free with their ideas and not feel like that they're going to be judged.
Why did you want to become a coach?
Look, I've had some very good experiences as a player, but I've also had some pretty negative ones where I wasn't really treated right, and so with those negative experiences I was like, well, let's get into coaching. Let's get these young girls in an environment where they're not being negatively treated, which is how I was treated, and let's show them what a good environment that they can play in, that they can train in, they can feel safe, and yeah, I think that's a big thing, is just making sure that they know the difference between what's right and what's wrong in the playing environment.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.